I'm going to start off with the negatives because you always got to save the best for last. The worst part of the film is the fact that the rules of the tournament were never explained. I know what you're gonna say, Unholy. What? Aren't you an MK fan? How do you not know the rules? Trust me, I do. But what of the non MK fans? What if I wanted to introduce someone to this without um them having prior knowledge? Isn't that the whole point? They made up a new character? Either way, I do feel it should be explained. The birthmark concept is kind of odd, still cool, but let me explain. In this adaptation, characters are born with a special birthmark in the shape of the series logo. Once they go through a dramatic experience or overcome their fears, they will be able to unlock a random power. Kind of like the Uchiha eyes. The reason I don't like this is because this isn't what Mortal Kombat is supposed to be. Is there still magic in this universe? How and can multiple people have the same power? Because I don't know if you know this or not, but there are two separate Sub-Zeros who are brothers. Another thing I don't like is the way the power scaling is, or just the way characters are used. Sub-Zero seems to be the most powerful character, and Raiden does literally nothing. I'm pretty sure he is only shown once. He also seems to be a lot more hostile towards characters and has a negative outlook, which he is never like this unless he is corrupted by Shinnok's amulet. Lastly, Cole Young. While I don't mind him as a character, there was no reason to add him. They used the excuse that he was made to help guide the audience through the movie, but they could have done that with Johnny Cage. A character, a cocky character, has no clue what is going on, inexperienced, and later on realizes he has powers passed on through his family lineage. So what the hell is the point of doing that with the new character? It even at times focuses on him for way too long. I came here to see an MK movie, not a fanfic. This is the gray area stuff I don't know how to feel about, and we kind of need another movie or two for this to be looked at again. I don't want to sound like a broken record, but the tournament rules need to be explained. Also, there needs to be a tournament. Also, just the chronological order of things is everything is wonky. They made it seem like Kotal Khan was an ancient being when he really isn't, and he isn't even from Earth. The Shira Ryu and the Lin Kuei were claims from hundreds of years ago, when in the games they're barely older than Johnny. And when I say they, I mean the character Sub Zero and Scorpion, because their clans might actually be that old, but in the movie they made it look like the characters are 100 years old and stuff. So yeah, there's that. Uh, dang, I lost where I am in my notes. The only one I'm okay with is Nightwolf seemingly being from the Western era. The only reason, excuse me, the only reason I don't mind that is because it's a title which is passed on through generations. So it might not even be the Nightwolf that we are used to seeing in the games. Time to move on to what I believe the movie has done phenomenally. And it's Cole Young. I know I went on a little tangent about him, but if you take it for what it is, he's a decent character, and the time that they spent on him that could have been spent on other characters, they kind of needed it because he's an original character, so we have to get used to him, we have to get to know him and stuff like that. So I'm okay with that. It's just the fact that they needed to make a new character is like, okay, I'm kind of iffy on that. I think all the positives really come from the characters and the character build up. Especially Kano. I think he's really spot on along with everyone else, but it's just him himself. I think he was perfect, to be honest. Probably not in looks, but like attitude, the way he talks and stuff like that is spot on. And along with everyone else, I think that they chose the right character. I mean, actors to play these characters. It was perfect. I like the fighting and like the way they spoke, their speech. It was spot on, phenomenal. I also my favorite part of the movie was when Kung Lao did his fatality on the vampire chick. I forgot her name. But yeah, I just like the fact that they added the fatalities too. It just was kind of unexpected and came out of nowhere. So yeah, there's that. I know in the end it kind of seems like there are more negatives than positives, but it's just easier to pick out the negatives and things because overall I do think it was a good movie, and you'll see that, I guess, when I give you the what I would rate the movie. And so yeah, you shouldn't like let me talking shit about the movie stop you from going out to see it, whether that be HBO Max or in the movies and things like that. So as an action movie, I would give it a 9, but as a Mortal Kombat movie, I would give it a 7. The reason why I'm giving it different scoring is if it because they just changed too many things from the original source, and that's my pet peeve. Like I don't mind if they change a little bit things, some things here and there, but I don't know. I just feel like they shouldn't have changed as much as they did. But if it was its own original movie, then I think it would have a 9. I think it was a great movie. I think it was good. So yeah, that's that. And peace out, guys.